In a charming cottage nestled within the enchanted woods lived a forgetful wizard named Burnaby. He was renowned for his unruly white beard, and even more notorious for his inability to remember where he put things, particularly his wand. Burnaby's forgetfulness had been a source of amusement among the enchanted creatures of the woods for years. One sunny morning, after spending hours searching for his wand, Burnaby decided it was time to embark on a quest to find it. With a determined glint in his eye and an oversized wizard hat perched jauntily on his head, he set off into the woods. As he wandered deeper into the enchanted woods, Burnaby's wandering mind led to unpredictable magic. He muttered a few incantations under his breath, and suddenly a flock of rainbow-colored chickens appeared, clucking and flapping their wings with glee. Burnaby chuckled and tried to remember the spell to undo this foul creation. He waved his arms and mumbled incantations, but all that happened was the chickens grew hats and mustaches. They clucked with sophistication now, as if they were attending a fancy gala. Undeterred, Burnaby continued on his quest, his magical misadventures piling up. He stumbled upon a river and tried to conjure a bridge to cross it, but ended up with a river of lemonade instead. Chuckling, he filled a glass and took a sip before resuming his journey. The enchanted woods were home to all sorts of magical creatures. As word spread of the forgetful wizard's presence, they joined him on his quest. A group of fireflies formed a glowing entourage, illuminating his path. A friendly tree squirrel rode on his shoulder, offering sage advice about where his wand might be. As Burnaby ventured deeper into the forest, he encountered a grumpy troll blocking his way. With a grin and a mischievous twinkle in his eye, Burnaby waved his hands and turned the troll into a giant fluffy bunny. The bunny troll hopped away, leaving a trail of laughter in its wake. Finally, after a day filled with magical mayhem and unexpected friendships, Burnaby arrived at the heart of the enchanted forest. There, in the shade of an ancient oak tree, he saw a glimmer of gold, the missing wand. With a triumphant whoop, Burnaby retrieved his wand and held it aloft. But as he did, a giant soap bubble enveloped him, lifting him off the ground and into the sky. The mischievous squirrel and rainbow-colored chickens followed him, joining him inside the massive bubble, soaring among the clouds. Burnaby had no idea how to control this bubble, and his fellow adventurers giggled as they floated higher and higher. The view from the bubble was breathtaking, and Burnaby couldn't help but laugh along with his friends. Eventually, the bubble began to descend, gently depositing Burnaby and his newfound companions back on solid ground. With his wand back in hand, Burnaby thanked his enchanted friends for their help and waved them farewell. As he strolled back towards his cottage in the enchanted woods, Burnaby couldn't help but chuckle at the day's misadventures. He might have been a forgetful wizard, but his forgetfulness had led to a day of magic, laughter, and unforgettable memories. And, most importantly, he finally had his wand back, safely tucked away in his robes where it belonged.